Oh yeah, there's that song that broke me up. Mountain, yeah, sun your rays, my work seems to be done. Yeah, go to heaven, the shouting. That's right. As far as fire. And see, I can't get there. That's the weakened condition I'm in. Everything just tears me. But that's so beautiful. There's so many beautiful songs. And you know why? Vince Gill is my brother. He is a son of the same father I am a son of, as is Hank Williams Jr., and Willie Nelson, and Johnny Cash, and all them country singers you know and love. They have the same divine father that I have. And the reason that they do is because religion has failed on this planet. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it has. God, 2,000 years ago, I'm going to say Jesus was sent here. I ain't going to say I was sent here because that's a speculation. But Jesus was sent here to give us a new religious design for a religion. Honor that father and mother, treat your, love your neighbor as yourself, be a good person and don't be evil. And we all know the difference. I mean, in your heart, you know if you're a righteous person or if you are a evil person. It's one or the other. Either you're good or you're not. There's no two ways about it. Well, there are two ways about it, there you go. But I mean, really pretty cut and dry. And we all know who we are. Deep in our hearts. Well, I'm going to tell you something you may not know. You got a bug in you, too. You got a spirit that lives in you. And where I come from, he's called the Jesus bug. Because that's who he is. Jesus lives in all of us. Each of us has a Jesus bug. Mine was just brought to the surface and allowed me to perceive his presence. Trouble is, he took me with him on a mission to destroy a planet that could not be saved, or to save a planet that had to be purified and cleansed. And that's where I went. For 21 days, I was with Jesus in that world, seeing it through his eyes as it unfolded and came to be. Problem is, I was in the custody of the government. Now, here's the question. Even though I know what I know, I believe with all my heart that what I'm telling you is absolute God's truth, the gospel. There's always a possibility that I am part of some kind of government mind control that has taken me over and implanted all this in my mind. And if it has, more power to it. Because I'm going to tell you what, they put on a magnificent presentation because if they can do that, they can do anything. And if they can do that, And I believe for a fact they have medical technology that can heal the wounds of this planet totally. Cure the disease, heal your wounds, give you new life, generate new tissue, reverse the aging process. And it comes in a little vial, and it's purple, and it glows. And I was given one dose of it while I was incarcerated. They finally put me in the hospital for a few hours, and I was given an injection of that purple medicine, and it revitalized me for a period of time and to a certain extent. It's wearing off now, and I'm going to petition the government for more. I'm going to ask them to give me what they gave me while they had me in custody. And I'm going to see what that plays out to be. Because they claim, I've got paperwork that shows I've never seen it on one of these simple forms, but they claim they gave me an injection or some kind of antibiotic because I had sepsis and infection, in my blood, and then my legs and feet were swollen and cut and bruised and bad enough that they x-rayed them. They said they didn't find any breaks, but later on they did find some fractures in them. But anyway, they gave me this injection that they claimed was antibiotics. Well, I don't believe it was, because I know what it did, and there's no antibiotic on this planet that'll do what it did. It took the bruises that were all over my body, all over it. I had been thrown to the floor and stomped on several occasions. And my arms looked like I had full sleeve tattoos. That's how badly they were bruising, because I was 68 years old, and I can bump up against something and it makes a bruise. My arms were purple from the way I was handled, and my back was bruised, and my sides were bruised. I had bruises all over me, and it healed. Those bruises faded away in about 30 minutes' time. They were gone. I was presentable again. They could march me out in front of my children and let them see me then. They had not been able to see me for 6 weeks of being in custody. They were told I was on suicide watch and that I was hitting the guards every chance I got, and they had me restrained where nobody could see me. I was dangerous. I was homicidal and suicidal and psychopathic. And let's see, what else was it? Is everything you can think of, every kind of mental disorder there is. Well, I agree, I do have the symptoms of them, but I'm not to any degree suicidal, homicidal, schizophrenic. Well, now that's up in there, because the true definition of schizophrenia, I do not know. But what I think it is where your personality tends to go from one extreme to another. Well, they tell me I'm bipolar. Well, I am not. I've never been bipolar, as far as I know. Nobody's ever told me I was bipolar for 68 years, and now all of a sudden I'm bipolar. Kiss my ass. No, sir. That ain't right. That shit ain't right. And I ain't going down on Brokeback Mountain. How's that? Okay. That's one of my brother's tunes. Not his, he didn't write it, but he cut it. It's a good one. You need to look it up. I ain't going down on Brokeback Mountain. That's right. Well, anyway, I forgot where I was going, so it's time to terminate this interview here, this little piece. And you probably will never see it, because it'll be one that I'll just cull, because I'll rewatch it and I'll go, well, that was a dumb thing to say. You're supposed to be giving these people information that they can use to help them survive. And what are you doing? You're sitting there just ranting and raving. See, I get caught up in my physical existence here, and my trials and tribulations, and the injustices that I have endured and continue to endure at the hands of the powers that be. And I'm asking every American, if you see this, if you believe in liberty and justice and citizenship and being a good citizen and having your rights protected, let me warn you, all it takes is one incident to where an officer in authority can put you down, misrepresent you on paper, and you're tagged with it, and you're stuck with it, and there's no way you can change it. I guess. I hadn't been able to, because you'll see it in my reports. They're not supposed to profile, but they keep a record of you. Sure as hell do, they got one on me. And I never had one before for 68 years. I didn't have any police record. And then in 2017, I was arrested 9 times. And at the end of it all, you know what my charges are up to this point? Class A misdemeanor, just for in time served. Of course, cost me $100,000, everything I'd saved up, you know? But, hey, that's the earthly part of it, and that don't matter to me anymore, because I'm out of here pretty quickly. My backups will be here. I have requested my evacuation, and I have backup troops on the way that will take care of all of these problems. Problem is, you need to quit worrying about what you worry about every day, and start thinking about your future and what's coming. Because believe me, even your preachers will tell you every day that Christ is coming, and he'll be here soon, and you'll never know. And he'll come in a fiery chariot with a hail of trumpets, and yada yada yada. Well, that ain't the way he come. That ain't the way I come. I come like a thief in the night. Yes, sir. And I'll invade your heart and see the true feelings and the true color of your soul. Yes, sir. Be black, white, red, yellow, brown, does not matter. No, sir. It's the truth in your heart. Only you know who you are. Well, only you and I know who you are. Because I see you as you see yourself. Not what you project. Not what your environment sees you as. I see you as you are. As you truly are. And that is going to be what you are judged on. Not what I see, but what my Father sees. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what you're judged on. Not your actions on this world. No, sir. It's your heart. It's your intent. It's the true you that dwells within you. It's your subconscious, your conscience, your true self that you probably don't show to anybody else. We all have one. We all have one. Nobody's out there, with everything, I'll guarantee it. Even, that's why when our idols fall, we just can't believe that they were that way. And, all these years, we never knew it. Just take old Rock Hudson. He was also a brother. He's a son of God. He was sent here to entertain us and to inform us. And to find out after all them years of being an idol in the matinee, well, he died of AIDS because he had a secret that he kept. He was a homosexual. Well, that don't make him no bad person. Homosexuality is not something that's gonna, it's not gonna send you to hell, I'll guarantee you, folks. So, just because you have homosexual tendencies does not mean you will not enter heaven. I'll guarantee you will enter heaven. Yes, sir. There's nothing you can do to keep you from going into eternity, because we're all eternal spirits. We're all eternal beings. We live in, for forever. You're never going to cease. This body will die, and you will move on. You will live again, and you will experience paradise. But can you? We come and inhabit these bodies to give us something to do. How'd you like to live forever and not have anything to do in that time? But just, no, we come here and live in these bodies to enjoy being alive. There you go. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all today, because I'm tired and I'm weak, and I'm fighting it, boys. I'm fighting it to keep myself together. I really am, because I'm so close to the breaking point right now that if I don't get some divine intervention here, I'm not responsible for my thoughts and actions, because they have been thrust upon me, and there's little I can do to change anything now. So, I wait. This morning when I woke up, I was so full of the Spirit till I couldn't contain myself. But it's about played out now. Just about played out and left me back, tired and weak and weary and ready for this to end. I would pick up a pistol and blow my brains out right now if I thought it would just make things better for anybody. Well, it would for me. I'd get to go home, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here for my convenience, for my pleasure. I'm here for your benefit. I didn't go through all this for 2 years, the last 2 years, for my own enjoyment. No, sir. Or my own, no. I'm here for you. I'm here to try to help you, try to save you, try to bring in the light, try to save this old world, bring about 1,000 years of peace. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it, if we just all lay down our prejudice and our ill feelings and just enjoy life and share the planet's wealth. No, but that's not going to happen. It won't happen here. Never does. In all the worlds I've been on, very few have survived, and this is no exception. You will not survive. You will be destroyed, replaced. The planet will be restocked, and we'll start again. Yes, sir. Won't be long. It's coming. It's real close. You better pay attention. Adios for now.